The girls and Laurent have a yap tank in the loft. They're basically just talking behind everyone's backs. Everyone was there except for Alexis, who was like having a panic attack or something, so she was just like chilling in her room, but she decided to come up and join the girls, leaving her room completely unguarded. Mizzy then has a premonition that her candy might be stolen. She goes to check on it, revealing that not only her candy has been stolen, but Alexis's as well. She wakes up the entire house as Candygate officially kicks off. Luke, who has been sleep deprived since coming in the tank, is quite upset that somebody burst in his room and woke him up in the middle of the night. So he gingerly walks downstairs all the way to the flat and begins to smash everything in sight.
This is me. That was anticlimactic.
And then promptly goes back up to bed. They continue to wake up Luke in his room, who's upset that everyone's arguing over candy. As there's a witch hunt to find the thief, a lot of the fish are offering Mizzy and her gang to let them inspect their candy, or even offer them replacement candy just to be left alone. But this isn't good enough for Mizzy because she doesn't want to intrude in people's personal spaces, which is a little dramatic. Like, why start this pitchfork mob to find the thief, and then when people offer you like a way to get some resolution, you're like, no, I don't want to violate your privacy. Ted uses his power of physical touch to calm the bucking bronco. Ted's stocks are going way up tonight. Jet shows up to film the probably most important thing happening in the house, Ian eating in silence. Every time people walk by Ian, he makes them repeat this line.
Oh, that's good eating.
The witch hunt turns on Luke, barging into B3 and attempting to go through his stuff, and he's not having it.
It's a big
Don't
bag.
touch that Nurse Ratchet, I swear to God. Don't you touch my wet bag.
Nurse Ratchet. I didn't even call Nurse Ratchet at this time of hour. I wanted to go to bed.
Go to bed.
She looking for her shit.
Oh no.
You're shitting in here.
How do we know?
Because I just told you.
Who the f is you to believe?
Get the out of here, sweet
No,
boy.
we
Get
in here.
lost.
We in here.
Okay. This is the first night Alex been quiet and you're ruining it.
I mean, it's not my fault.
Pulling him out of the void. He's been an angel the last 3
I don't think he's
What do
gonna
you
wake up.
think
He
you're
took a concoction.
Wi-Fi signal. Get the out of here.
Who's Wi-Fi signal?
Is that
What are these nicknames? You don't even have glasses on. You don't even know who you're talking to.
What does that mean?
I want to get out of here before I get a nickname. Whoa.
Is he allowed to touch?
Yes.
Wait, team. Are they allowed to touch?
Yes.
Lucas forgot.
I don't want. Oh God.
What?
Wi-Fi signal. What did I say?
No, like,
No, that's
let's
not funny.
It's alright.
Let's
I'm not gonna hurt
let's
you.
not. Hey, that's really aggressive, Luke.
Give you a little push.
Okay, they're not. That's not.
I'm sick of people coming into the bedroom, especially you. Okay? Behave yourself, God's sake.
Dude, that makes me uncomfortable. The house is willing to put their hands on people.
Just him in particular, don't worry.
Yeah.
You're safe, Nurse
It's
Ratchet.
not okay, dude.
Luke, we can't be putting hands on people.
I'm sorry.
Dude.
Ben has to come in to save the day.
Guys, we're gonna just, everybody in here is just gonna go to sleep. Everybody, let's take a couple of deep breaths. This is gonna be a topic for the morning, okay?
Can you give us any peace of mind right now?
Luke has been told that he will not be touching anybody anymore.
Okay, as for
What
like
happens if
candy
he does?
stealing
What?
them, like it's created a problem that's gonna instigate more and more problems.
The candy thing, that is between you guys, okay? I and the staff will not interfere with the game, okay? So whatever happened, whoever stole the candy, that is between you guys, okay? But as far as putting hands on people, we're not allowing that, okay?
But it just happened.
It won't happen again, and if it does,
No, I
okay?
don't think you should allow the player to stay in the house.
We're gonna.
How about I play the card? I don't feel safe. This is America.
Do you?
I'm
If you really don't feel safe, then
I shouldn't be the one going out. He should be the one going out because I'm playing.
Well, it's day 3. Okay, it's the show.
That's what I'm saying.
The show just started.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's some,
I don't know, Ben. You told me
if there's a little bit of cloudiness on the rules, we're gonna clear it up.
You told me there's not going to be any hand placements.
I didn't know that Luke was gonna do that. Okay.
You told me you stick to your word. I want the guy out, or there has to be some kind of resolution against it.
Luke, if he touches you again, we'll be out. Okay. We're gonna cut a break because it's been a stressful night, and frankly, I'm not gonna eliminate somebody at 1 in the morning. Okay. So let's everybody just calm down, go back to our rooms, and we'll resolve this in the morning, okay?
Symbol wants Luke kicked off the show. Total Wi-Fi death. And Ian is still eating and not participating in silence. It's been like an hour. As the tensions settle, the witch hunt make their way up into the penthouse for a sleepover, where Ted begins weeping from the stress of the situation. They go back down to the flat to investigate the damage, and as they're discussing Luke's explosion, Smack thinks he's gonna get away with it because he's a white man. Luke was pulled downstairs by production and was then forced to clean. Jet also pulled Luke aside in the confessional, revealing that he is a plant.
The audience knows you're the plant, obviously. So, one thing you can do to regain the trust of the girls, when you were cleaning the pumpkin, you noticed a hatch on the fireplace.
Oh, yeah.
That's where Missy's candy is.
Really?
Return it to her.
Okay. I think I should do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Hatch up the fireplace.
Down where the pumpkin was, you'll see.
Okay.
In the AM, the fish haven't changed their mind on Luke, who tried to make amends with Symbol, but he did not reciprocate. The girls are plotting to save Luke and instead vote out Smack, who's been snooping around their personal belongings, while at the same time being buddy-buddy, meaning she may have been the thief. The girls find one of Smack's candy caches containing Missy's bag of stolen candy. Major Ted W in bed, his harem is growing. In their locker room, there's a spider in front of the camera. Most of the day is spent sleeping and gossiping about boys. Alexis believes Luke has sociopath eyes. The girls finally confront Luke, who apologizes and gives his perspective on what transpired last night, saying he's detoxing off cigarettes and has a massive headache. He also admits to only stealing Missy's candy and not Alexis's, and he hid it in the fireplace as collateral in the event that the girls tried to double-cross him in their ploy to team up on Symbol for the elimination. He manages to convince them that the stress of the house, withdrawals, and Operation Candy Collateral pushed him over the edge, which of course we know now was a false flag so that they don't know he was a plant. There's a group meeting, but Symbol does a pre-meeting confessional. He's gunning for Luke and Alex B. The group therapy begins. Luke gets dragged through the coals, and we are forced to watch him kowtow to the girls' questioning. It's hard to watch, like an animal caught in a trap. Binks isn't buying his story. She thinks he probably has a history of violence and most likely beats his hypothetical wife. The group is still accusatory towards Smack, who refuses to admit to stealing candy. Binks and Luke have a heart-to-heart in the confessional and reach an understanding, and the silver-tongued Luke manages to turn her back on his side. Ben comes for a scene with Smack and Symbol, where the two share a beer and reflect on the witch hunt nature of the day, as both of them were implemented in Candygate. Also, they have to hold like every 2 minutes while they keep switching camera angles because Ben only brought one cameraman.
Hold, don't move. Reverse shot, Symbol. We're gonna get over the shoulder right here. Come get this angle right there.
There's then a scene with Peyton and Ian. Ian needs to tell her everything that's happened in the house since he's been posted on the same couch in the den since the beginning of the show. He doesn't really know what to say. Classic Ian. He also has a hard time pronouncing her name.
You said pen?
Paid.
Page.
Yeah, man.
Page. Page.
Peyton.
Peyton. Damn, that's hard.
Also, this final beat of the scene I thought was pretty funny.
Thanks for the game, man.
No, anytime, bro.
Yeah.
After the scene, he immediately goes back to the couch and rests up from the intense amount of acting he had to endure. I legit think he might be my favorite fish at this point. I think they should have an Ian cam where it just follows Ian, which I guess would mostly be in the den. So like another den cam a den plus. Ben Gay is grossed out by an icky spider.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Can I just leave it there?
Yeah, gross. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch that.
And Symbol pleads with Ben to get Luke kicked out.
I mean, I don't think that we need to write him off. Okay. If it comes to that, but for now, I think we're gonna just let it ride, and we're gonna. I have my finger on the pulse. Okay. I have my
And a
finger.
lot of reality shows they kick people.
I totally understand. I totally understand. Just let me handle this my way. I promise I have your best interests in my heart, okay?
Okay.
After the boys nap and the girls yap, G sets up a new scene.
What up, what up, what up, famous stars? How y'all doing? Yeah. Okay. Probably need more energy on them.
We just don't be knowing, because sometimes when you come in, if we say something in the background, y'all be wanting us to be quiet sometimes, so we don't know if we want to.
Just roll with the punches, baby. It's the name of the game, reality TV. You got this,
gotcha.
brother, okay?
Okay.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? How are my famous stars doing? Y'all thirsty for some entertainment? You want to see some impromptu theater going on? Right. We got something coming up, but first, I gotta talk to my main man, Symbol, real quick. Symbol, let's hit the confessional, brother, alright?
And Symbol is pulled into the confessional as he is going to be the focal point. G addresses the Luke situation with him, but distracts him with a gift of jewelry.
So we thought
Okay.
maybe you were a dud.
What's a dud?
A dud? That's a firework that doesn't go off. You don't want that.
Oh.
We thought you were a lame duck. But last night, you took charge of that scene from Alex B. You showed what you're about, man. I like that.
Cool.
That's what I like, man.
I respect that.
In normal social circumstances, it doesn't make sense to be this big chest, alpha beast, take charge type guy. But you're on a reality show, brother.
Yes, sir.
And you're coming alive, and that's what we like to see. Every piece of jewelry that I wear has special meaning to me. In 2014, when I was just getting started on this kind of crazy spiritual journey that I've been on for 10 years now, I was in Peru, and I was doing work with this shaman. And I know it sounds hokey, but that's a real profession. I love it. That's a real profession in Peru, bro.
I believe it.
They got shaman down there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This guy was, he was incredibly wise. But when he opened his mouth, you would listen to this guy because there was a gravity, like an, man, there was like an ancient, you know people say old souls?
Yeah.
Bro,
It was an old soul.
brother.
It was an ancient soul.
He was a ancient soul. And when he opened his mouth, there was just a gravity to what he would say. Later that year, same year, 2014, there was a lot of political unrest in Peru. And there were these protests, and the police were cracking down on these protests with rubber bullet and tear gas. His name was Javi. I said, Javi, it's getting bad. What are we gonna do? And he said, it's not what I'm gonna do, it's what you're gonna do. And I said, I'm staying right here. I'm not leaving. I don't care if there's throngs of people outside, if they got APCs, these military vehicles. And he says, you're gonna leave. And I felt in my bones, there was no way I'm leaving. This is my like spiritual mentor. I can't leave this guy. He's like looking into my soul. He says, you're going to leave. Going back to America. You're gonna do what it is that you were meant to do. And like I said, every piece of jewelry that I wear has meaning to me. He gives me this, and he says, this isn't for you. You'll know who this is for when you meet him. But last night I was rewatching the clips. I just felt like I should give this to you. I don't know why. I don't know why, man. Dude, I don't know you. I can't even say that I have a feeling about you. I don't know you. We just met. But I was watching clips. I was watching you take charge from Alex B. This loud,
guy, how are you going to get the reins from this guy that won't stop talking? Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to get the reins from him. I'm the host of the show. I don't know how I'm supposed to shut him up, man.
Yeah.
And you took charge. You made him look a little silly. You made him look like a fool, bro. And I said, maybe you're the guy. So take that, keep that with you, brother. Okay.
I'll take it.
And Ben's got something for you.
He then makes him read a monologue in front of the rest of the fish to try and give him more of an edge to his character. In a moment of downtime, Bert reveals he had sex on the plane on the way to the house.
I revealed I hooked up with someone in an airplane bathroom, the plane, right before I got to this house. What? I mean, I wasn't gonna have sex for 6 whole weeks, so I gotta.
Symbol gives his speech.
This is my story, and I would rather be washed away in the sands of time that captivate to pressures of momentary thrills. If fame really is fickle, why do we fight so hard to achieve it? But for as many grains of sand that allows this ocean of life to wash them away, there remain some that burrow themselves deep into the earth, unrelenting in their pursuit to remain grounded. Know this, I will not falter. I will not hide. And when the ocean comes for me, I will remain steadfast. Should I drown in my attempt to surf, look upon my endeavor fondly, and know my last breath were not spent grimacing.
And then has to give it again.
The pressure to perform, to remain relevant, to not just exist, but to be, it's a maelstrom that threatens to erase the very essence one tries to project.
While G wants to get some shots of his hat.
Vance, you just get me doing the hat real quick.
Let's push in Vance a little bit.
I know this.
Luca on Symbol. On Symbol's side. On Symbol's side, pan down here. Just like that, please. That shot.
And I did 3 of them, so you can just use whichever one.
Okay.
But
Do we get it, Vance? Do we get it?
I got that, yeah. Ben, I did this one.
Yeah.
And then I did like a tap right here.
Okay. Well,
you guys figure it out.
I'll look at it in post. It's fine.
He also steals the thunder by claiming that he wrote it.
Did you write that?
No way.
I wrote it, guys.
Yeah.
One more time for the cameras. He's gonna get me and then hand it back to you guys.
Okay.
Guys, I wrote that.
And then he makes Alex B give his leather jacket to Symbol for the night, which really messed with Alex's head. In the confessional, Jet has to adjust a shot for Simmons.
Knock, knock. Sorry to intrude. Sorry, Simmons is gonna kill me. The shot is not centered.
Smack reveals her racism against white people.
That's why, people with a lot of wealth and white men with a lot of good looks I don't really trust, because I feel like they can get away with so much.
Sam joins Ian on the couch and forces him to work out with him. Symbol is jelly and allowed to join. Ian taps out because he's scared of messing up his disability check scan.
I'm getting more than $50,000 from my disability, so I can't.
Hey? We're not filming, we're gonna film.
No, I don't know, man. I ain't risking that shit.
Dude, you're good, man. Nobody's watching.
I mean, generally, can we all cut it? And they can cut it anytime.
No. We're not gonna blow up your spot with the disability thing. Let's go. Me and Symbol will help you.
No.
We'll make it easy.
I can't read this. I'm sorry. It's too late. I'm making too much money from that.
That's cool. Go make money on the couch then.
The fish are then pulled in confessional one by one to train the AI within the smart house, which I'm assuming this will be used for TTS later, and Bert actually reads it like an AI.
I'm Bert. Amanda asked Aaron about apples and apricots. Actually, Aaron adores apples.
The fish are chatting, and I believe it was Alexis who said that she was sad because she thought the smart house was going to be able to talk to them. If only she knew. Jet makes an announcement over the speakers.
Contestants, please gather your candy. Place your candy on transparent bags and return to the den.
Oh my God.
Candy count.
And as the fish are gathered, G reveals his candy tier list.
Now, when we started this candy challenge, I told you guys that I have my favorites and I have my least favorites. I clued you in. I told you plain Hershey's bars, don't like them. Never did. Okay? Anything with chocolate is worth 1 point. Regular candy that doesn't have chocolate, how many points, Alex B?
I got a lot now, I got hope.
2 points.
Oh, sorry.
If it doesn't have chocolate, it's worth 2 points.
Sorry. 2 points.
If it is a sour candy, I can't believe anybody didn't crack this code here.
Oh, damn.
If it's a sour candy, it's worth 3 points. Anything chocolate, 1 point. Regular candy, the good kind that doesn't have chocolate, 2 points. Sour, ha ha, 3 points. Playa. If you have an opened bag of candy corn, it does not count. 1 bag of candy corn, it's not sour, it's not chocolate, that's 2 points right there. Regardless of how many pieces of candy corn are inside, Alexis. I'm not counting all that. Same goes for anything in a package, all right? It's a bag, you got a bag of M&Ms, that's just a oneer right there. It's got chocolate. I don't care that there's 50 pieces in there. I'm not opening it. I don't go to the trouble. I eat it whole. I eat the bag. That's how I eat candy. Bag included, y'all. Ha ha! Just playing.
They break into smaller groups and the candy is counted. And as the process is happening, the garage door opens, which is in the flat, the outside area, the yard, that's what it's called. As a golden I-8 pulls up with Airsoft Fatty riding shotgun. G returns with the final results.
Action. It's time. Who had enough candy? Who didn't have? Yeah, let's run it back, run it back.
Action G.
It's time. Who's got the candy? Who's getting left in the dust? We're about to find out who's on the ballot for elimination here on Famous Heist. Ha ha ha! What's sweeter than the taste of candy? Victory. But did you want it enough? We're about to find out.
Good, let's get Vance up here. Let's get some elevation. So the top-down shot. Luke, I'm loving the angles you're getting. Just keep vibing.
They torture the fish with different angles and shots, essentially a way to extend their anxiety from the situation. Before the finalist is revealed, they're told to gather on the catwalk for a special surprise. Ben not being able to find the light switch is pretty funny here too.
I'm going to actually lose my mind if I can't find this light switch.
And Sam reveals the BMW i8.
What? What? Now, how many of you guys want to win a BMW i8 Roadster? How many of you guys have heard about Dude Wipes? Guys, Dude Wipes, these were started by my buddies Ethan and Brian in Chicago. They were tired of dealing... Guys, these were started by my buddies Ethan and Brian in Chicago. They were tired of dealing with dry toilet paper after their lunchtime burrito. They're not shy in their marketing. Yes, these are for wiping your ass, all right? Stay clean, stay fresh, stay real, fragrance-free or mint. Caffeinated, Dude Wipes coming at you. What do you guys think about this awesome BMW i8 Roadster? Let me tell you who's making it possible. It's our guys over at Dude Wipes. Check it out. Whether you're at work, play, or just hanging out, Dude Wipes has your back. Literally. Because you never know when you're going to need to wipe your way to cleanliness. No matter where life takes you, a splash of coffee or just the sweat of the day, always have Dude Wipes in your bag, ready to go. Always be prepared. Always have Dude Wipes in your bag, ready to go. Ha-ha! Bag, ready to go. Always have Dude Wipes in your bag, ready to go.
We finally get the results of the candy tally. Mizzy, Alexis, and Symbol, having the most candy, are safe from elimination. with all the other fish up on the chopping blocks. As G is giving his final speech, he almost slips into old fish tank Sam.
The more scheming and cheating and stealing, the more f***ed up shit. Oh. This is insane, but I want to cut my sleeves and do the entire day over again.
I mean,
You know the feeling?
I'll be honest, it does look better.
The longer you stay in this house, the more you're going to see people you grow to like start to drop off like flies. The more risk, the more danger, the more intrigue, the more plotting, scheming. You're about to see humanity at its worst, hopefully at its best as well. I'm excited. Tomorrow's a big day. You guys relax. Have fun tonight, because it could be your last night. So from all of us here at Famous House and Dude Wipes, good luck, and I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow. Ha ha ha!
Sam makes his exit, with Ben having one final message about the Dude Wipes.
Guys, just an FYI, on the packaging, it says that the Dude Wipes are flushable. They are not flushable. Do not flush these down the toilet, okay? Copy. All right, Cams, let's stay up here. Good luck, you guys.
Thank you.